been growing this here flower garden for nearly 16 years. People come from all over to see that May's garden. Go on ahead, take a look around, but don't touch my flowers. I don't want to hurt nobody. Now, Nana May got everything you want, everything you need, honey. From tulips to daffodils, from peonies to daisies, please, from geraniums to anemones and gardenias. My daughter Lily had an affinity for gardenias. God rest her soul. She passed away during childbirth. It'll be 16 years this very Tuesday. Before she passed, she asked that her child be named Florence, her baby boy. Florence likes to help me out here in the garden, even though his father, Joseph, don't like it because he thinks it'll make him soft. I say, what's wrong with soft? Joseph too hard on my grandbaby, always worried about it. But Florence gonna be just fine. Joseph took note when Florence was very little that he was different from the rest of the boys. But you can't help that. People gonna be just who God intended for them to be. If that's soft or different, what's wrong with that? God made this whole world like I make this here garden. Assorted, full of different things. And if God ain't got a problem with different, I sure don't. Who want a world where everybody and everything is the same anyhow? I don't want no flower garden with only tulips. Lord have mercy. I'll take the tulips. But give Nana May some gardenias, geraniums, azaleas, orchids, and all. The orchids are my favorite. Ever since I've been little, I've been intrigued by flowers, by stuff just popping out of the ground. And my grandma Nana May has the biggest, most beautiful flower garden around. She says she planted her first seed the day I was born, the day my mama died. And 16 years later, she got all these flowers. People come from all over to see her flowers, but they can't touch them because she'll get mad. She told me my mama loved flowers, especially gardenias. This Tuesday, we're taking a whole bunch of gardenias to where Mama's buried, like we do every year. And then we're going to come back and celebrate my birthday at Nana May's. Me, Nana May, my daddy, and Uncle Adonis. That's going to be pretty interesting because my daddy and Uncle Adonis do not get along. My daddy said they don't get along because Uncle Adonis is gay, but also because apparently my Uncle Adonis becomes a woman at night. I don't know what my daddy means by that. Becomes a woman at night? Becomes a woman at night. That's what he told my nephew Florence. Your uncle becomes a woman at night. Like I make some nocturnal metamorphosis into some mythical creature. Honey, I'm a drag queen, not a werewolf. I mean, werewolves got it easy. They just stand in the moonlight and bam, they change like that. Honey, no, I wish drag was that easy. I have to pat, pluck, and paint for hours to make the transformation from Adonis to Gardenia LaChanze. You like that name, don't you? Gardenia LaChanze. Let me hear somebody say it. You go.
Gardenia LaChanze.
Nice try. LaChanze. That was good. You go.
Gardenia LaChanze.
Yes! Somebody else, you go ahead, help me.
Gardenia LaChanze.
My sister Linda helped me pick that name. God rest her soul. Her spirit is with me night after night, and that's why Gardenia LaChanze is the most sickening drag queen you will ever meet. Now, every time before I get on stage, I kiss her picture and I put a gardenia in my hair. I like orchids best, but Lily loved these. Fresh from my mama's garden. Now, Mama has always been supportive of me, and so has Lily, despite her big-ass husband, Joseph. Josie, the bigot, that's what I call him. I used to thought he hated me, but I realized it's fear. I remember reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by the original diva, Dr. Maya Angelou. And there was this one part where Maya's brother Bailey, He couldn't understand why the white men in the book took so much pleasure in seeing a dead black man. Bailey wanted to know why they hated black folks so. To which his Uncle Willie answered, they don't really hate us. They don't know us. How can they hate us? They mostly just scared. Joseph is scared. Oh, but fear can grow like a flower in the wild into the most poisonous of things in nature. It's a very dangerous thing to be governed by fear. If it cannot be tamed, it will spread, consume you like a hungry disease until you are transformed into something unrecognizable, something dreadful, grotesque even, like a werewolf. You see, at the end of the night, I can shed my transformation. I can take off these wigs, these lashes, and these heels, and say goodnight to Gardenia la Chambre. And in the morning, I will be Adonis, but Joseph will still be a bigot. Isn't that funny? What's even funnier is that I have to spend more than 5 minutes in the same room with Josie the bigot this very Tuesday for the annual birthday, death day festivities. I may show up in drag just to see him squirm. It make me squirm. That Adonis, prancing and dancing and carrying on just like a female. I tell you, I don't know how Nana May accepts that nonsense. If he was my son, I'd break his neck before I see him live such a lifestyle. Don't know if I can love my child the same, you know, if he ever betrayed me like that. With all due respect, I blame Nana May. You can't let your child stray like that. That's precisely why I don't like my boy Florence fooling around that damn garden, plowing and picking and playing all that girly junk. It'll make you soft. Nana May say she need help in the garden because she's getting old. Well, damn, don't ask Florence. I say, hell, ask one of your nieces or Mrs. Tolliver's daughter next door, anybody here. But she say, I don't want just anybody in my garden and that. Florence is here anyways after school while you at work. It ain't gonna hurt him no ways. The only reason I put her with it is because Florence say he like to grow the gardenias he places on his mama's grave. He like to know that he himself brought and nurtured them to life a Lily. And that just kind of pulled at my heart. I don't mean to be so hard on Florence. I just want to bring him up to be the best man I can make him, you know. Make Lily proud, me proud, God proud. And my only son, my only child. And Lily's life was given so that he might have life. A life for life is a dear price, and I need him to answer her sacrifice gloriously. Turning 16 this very Tuesday, I figured it's going to be the last year going to be fooling around that damn garden. But I'm going to meet him halfway. I'll go to that damn garden if Nana may let me. She'll go out that damn thing like a state troop at the border of Mexico. But I'll go help him pick out the gardenias this year, but we're going to have a talk. I'm going to tell him it's the last year for him to be in that garden and that I want some changes made. I need him to make some new friends, like that one soft-ass little boy from around the way. Todd, I believe